With so many incredible micro brands out there right now, this is hands down one of the best times to be into watches. Just a few years ago, finding a great watch in the $50 to $200 price range was tough. Your options were pretty limited, and the specs just didn't compare to what we're seeing today. But now, there are tons of watches with impressive build quality, solid specs, and a level of detail that you never expect at this price. Today we're taking a look at 10 standout affordable watches that offer serious bang for your buck. We've got a fun mix of styles and functions, so whether you're into divers, field watches, or something a little different, there's an option for you. There's nothing better than a perfectly executed, rugged dive watch, and whether you go with the steel bracelet or rubber strap, the Seestern S434 is one awesome diver. It comes in a few cool colors, including black and blue, as well as a rose gold case that might be my favorite version. If you're into the latest and greatest, this watch is stacked. The 3-link steel bracelet is solid, but it also includes an on-the-fly micro-adjust system to help get the perfect fit. The lume is super bright thanks to the BGW9, which is generously applied to the dial, hands, and around the bezel. There's a domed sapphire crystal that's super clear and scratch resistant, and there's a display case back that shows the Seiko NH35 automatic movement. The design flows really nicely from the glossy sunburst dial to the framed applied hour markers and arrow hands. The case measures 39 by 13 by 46 and features circular brushing on top that adds a premium touch of detail. The price comes to $194. This next watch is hands down one of the most impressive and affordable mechanical watches you could buy that features a complete calendar, including the date, day of the week, and month. There's also a peekaboo flywheel taking the design to the next level, and the details are crazy. The dial has a textured finish, while the sub-dials don't, creating really nice contrast and helps with legibility. I really love the double date windows at the 12. Something about this layout is a bit sophisticated and just looks cool. What also looks cool is the ST2525 automatic mechanical hand-wound movement, which can be seen through the display case back. The size does allow for a lot of great wrist presence, coming in at 44 millimeters in diameter and 13 in thickness. There's also solid protection with a sapphire crystal and 50 meters of water resistance. I definitely really like the classic white dial, but there are two other color options to choose from. For $112, this is an amazing price for a watch with this level of detail and mechanical precision. Switching gears is a watch with a really interesting and retro-inspired design that's available in a few different dial colors. This is one of those pieces that's a great reminder that watches should be fun and not taken too seriously. All three colors come with two-tone hands, with blue for the minute and orange for the hour. That not only helps with legibility, but also adds a funky mix of colors. The case adds another unique element, which uses a skin diver format. The diameter is 36 millimeters, but don't worry, the watch won't wear super small thanks to the total length of 50 millimeters. Close-ups show the nice attention to detail, especially the horizontal lines that add a bit of an elevated look. Inside is a hand-winding mechanical movement, and on top is an acrylic crystal that helps maintain the vintage look and feel. The price is only $36, which definitely makes it easy to pull the trigger on this one if you're into the design. Jumping to the other side of the price range is a couple new releases from probably one of the best bang-for-buck value brands in the entire industry, San Martin. And first up is the SN0155 GMT World Timer. This watch is stacked with so much style and amazing specs that rivals some of the big-name Swiss brands, but at a fraction of the price. What I really like about the design is how it's kind of a hybrid watch. There's elements of dressy and elegant, but also sporty and casual. This would make for a great everyday watch. I also really like the beads of rice steel bracelet San Martin has been using on a lot of their more recent watches. It wears incredibly comfortably, and it's very well made, which includes an on-the-fly micro-adjust system. Like all San Martin watches, this one is stacked. Powering the engine is a Seiko NH34 GMT movement. Protecting the dial is a top hat sapphire crystal with an anti-reflective coating. The bezel insert is fitted with a ceramic insert, further adding solid scratch resistance. And the finishing on the case and bracelet has high-level brushing and polishing. Although this is a $241 watch, it is totally money well spent for all that you get. The other San Martin watch we'll take a look at uses an integrated bracelet design, the SN0055. This model comes in two really incredible dial colors, smoky blue in a sunburst finish, and gray fire pattern with a grainy textured finish. Both are fire and add their own character and design, giving the watch even more personality. Aside from the usual high-quality specs like sapphire crystal and great case finishing, the watch does feature a more premium automatic movement, specifically the PT5000. I've owned many watches with this caliber and find it to be quite accurate and reliable, a big reason being it's a high beat movement. The dimensions are great with the diameter at 42 millimeters, thickness of 13, and a total length, or lug to lug, of 50 millimeters. The crystal has a nice dome to it as well as an AR coating, so legibility is spot on. Tons of lume, as expected from the brands, and legit water resistance, this one at 200 meters. The different angles and cuts Sam Martin achieved on this watch is really amazing, and the coin edge bezel adds function and a cool rugged detail. The price comes to $288. For those of you who like a watch with a bit of old school vintage flair, the Sugess S451 is for you. And it comes in a handful of different colors and layouts, which include more traditional options and a blue sandstone aventurine execution that is quite a sight to see. What makes this watch special is how you read the time. The window below the 12 o'clock is not the date, it's the hour, also known as a jump hour. And the large blue hand tells the minute, and the small subdial above the 6 o'clock is the seconds. I'm a huge fan of Sugess and think they consistently deliver great style and build quality at really affordable prices. Inside is a Seagull ST1721 automatic movement. On top is a mineral crystal, which naturally offers better clarity and legibility than sapphire, so the dial will really pop nicely. Whichever color you go with, they all come equipped on a well-made leather strap that fits this style of watch really well. Aside from the aventurine dial, the other option is equally as gorgeous and details with various finishing and textures. The case is brushed on top with cool micro details, and the polishing on the sides adds nice contrast. The dimensions are great for this type of watch, 38 by 10 by 46. A lovely size I really enjoy on my 7-inch wrist. A lot of watch for just $139. Another great everyday watch that dips its toes in dressy and sporty is the 0017 from S&S. I absolutely love the design on this watch and how it's available in a ton of different colors, with some standouts being the brown, coppery, green, and dark blue. The tonneau case adds a ton of character. A little unique, but nothing out of place. A quick run through on the specs. Powering the watch is the Seiko NH35 auto movement. There's an integrated bracelet that features polished center links and brushed outer links, and the dial has what they call a 3D stereo finish, which definitely looks awesome. The frame date window is a nice touch and helps tie everything together nicely. The dimensions are right in that sweet spot with a diameter of 38 millimeters, thickness of 11, and a total length, lug to lug, of 44. I really like how thin the watch is. That not only helps with a super comfy fit, but just looks more premium on the wrist than some big bulky watch. There's also a sapphire crystal for optimal scratch resistance that does include an anti-reflective coating. This is a total home run and a real stunner. The price is $118. Changing things up a bit to a much more sportier watch is the 1970 compressor diver from Berny. This one takes two really cool designs and combines them. There's the turtle case design and the twin crown layout. Also, the lume is bright AF on this watch and features multiple colors, which is always a fun detail. A compressor dive watch has the rotating timing bezel internal, so the second crown is used to rotate it. Aside from the timing function, there's also a date function, and it's all powered by the Seiko NH35 automatic movement. The cushion style case is super durable, robust, and a nice larger size at 44 millimeters by 13 in thickness, with the lug-to-lug total distance of 49. It comes in either black or yellow, and surprisingly, I lean towards the yellow over the black. I think the overall design works really well with the more vibrant color, and this shade of yellow plays. The case has nice circular brushing, and the dial has chunky applied hour markers. On top of all that, there's the sapphire crystal, 200 meters of WR, and both crowns screw down for extra protection. It comes equipped on either a fitted leather strap that integrates into the case or a steel bracelet. Everything is done really well, and it all comes together perfectly. The watch is priced at $117. I really enjoy dive watches, especially when they have a unique design like the WM148. Aside from the 4 color options, it features a scalloped bezel as opposed to a coin edge we see more often, and a subdial at the 9 that shows the AM/PM in the form of a 24-hour counter. Solid specs on this watch. Plenty of Superluminova BGW9, Japanese Miyota 8217 automatic movement, sapphire crystal, and 50 meters of water resistance. It also has a really great size for a lot of people, 44 millimeters in diameter and 13 mil in thickness. Although the watch does come equipped on a well-made Jubilee-style bracelet, which is always comfortable because of the 5-link design. It is a strap monster and would look really great on a NATO or leather strap, whether that be brown or black. Another great GATA watch. Go anywhere, do anything. And the $63 price is another awesome value. Hopefully you all love dive watches like I do, because this next one is an absolute banger and it comes in either black, blue, or white. This watch just looks super stylish, packed with nice details and solid construction. What's really cool is each dial color has a contrasting seconds hands in either orange, blue, or red. It's a small detail, but definitely elevates the design. This does use an automatic movement, the go-to Seiko NH35. The bezel is fitted with a ceramic insert. The sapphire crystal has an anti-reflective coating, and there's great protection with the screw-down crown and 100 meters of WR. The case is brushed with nice details. There are polished chamfered lugs that adds a premium touch, and it measures 40 by 12 by 48. This watch is another stunner and value-packed option that is priced at $71. I hope you enjoyed taking a look at 10 affordable watches with different styles and functions. Definitely let me know which was your favorite. As always, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.